is a jungle in Times Square. Look at that. Oh, he did kiss his wife, his bride, Linda, of 20 years. Our audience members are having fun with our Tarzan cam. You see that, Sam?
Yes.
Well, Samuel L. Jackson is here. And they couldn't do it because they feel it. They feel it. He stars in The Legend of Tarzan as a soldier turned humanitarian who joins Tarzan on a return trip to Africa. Let's take a little look here.
I feel foolish for asking, but can you really talk to the animals?
You're an educated man, Dr. Williams. You tell me.
Hey, pretty lady.
That's a male.
It is a beautiful film. It is visually stimulating. But first of all, congratulations, the BET Awards, the Lifetime Achievement Award that you received.
Thank you.
And the loveliest things you said in your acceptance speech about your family.
Oh, well, you know, they're my inspiration, and you know, they keep me going. They're my challenge every day.
Well, you seem so calm up there, but backstage you told somebody you were a little nervous.
I'm a little shaky up there.
Shaky up there?
Yeah, you know,
no.
You don't normally get awards like that, or when I'm out there, I'm not, you know, being that personal or what's happening or being emotional even, you know, to realize that, you know, I've had some kind of impact in this business and on a lot of people's lives, and it's really wonderful to walk around the world and people say, you know, I really love your work. Not just say, I like you, but I love your work. So that means that I've done my job. I've entertained a lot of people.
Well, it was a beautiful moment, and I'm glad and well-deserved. And you would more than hold your own in this new movie. You know, with Alexander, you know, you guys are swinging around there and all that. But it's very physical, and you look fantastic. You had to get in shape for this. You continue to be in shape.
Well, yeah. Alexander was on a specific diet and regimen, and they had me on one, too, because they actually thought I was too skinny when I showed up.
Right.
So they made me gain some weight, and Margot and I had the same Pilates instructor. He was doing weights, we were doing Pilates, which is really great. So I've joined that whole Pilates kind of stretch yourself and work against your own body weight.
Well, you look the part, but he was talking a little noise about you. He said because, you know, he was always carrying you around, you know, and he said you didn't return the favor.
He's Tarzan. Nobody ever asked me to pick him up.
No one ever did.
That's right.
You know, the beautiful part of this too, Sam, is your character is loosely based upon a real person, George Washington Williams, that not many people are familiar with.
Yeah, he was a really interesting man. Fought in the Civil War. He lied about his age so he could get in the Army. Fought in the Civil War. That was over. He fought in the Mexican-American War with the Mexicans, and then he went and joined the cavalry and fought Indians. You know, so he did a lot of stuff, and he's a bit of a rogue. He made up things about himself to get himself into certain places, and he ended up pretending to be an emissary for the president or the United States government so he could get into the Congo and expose what King Leopold was doing. And that was like the first real African Holocaust. King Leopold killed millions of people to enrich himself, and the Belgian government didn't even know he had a mercenary army because he was not sending that money home. He was building palaces and houses and financing girlfriends all over Europe.
See, this is what I love about you. It's not just entertaining when we're watching your films. We also learn a little something, and that's the bonus.
Oh, hopefully, yeah, and possibly people will see this film, and because of that historical context, they'll go out and find out more about who George Washington Williams was and what King Leopold actually did in the Congo, which still has a resounding effect today.
Still today.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got to ask you this because we had John here, John Cena. He was here. He's going to be the host of the ESPYs. You're the only one to do it 4 times. The host of the ESPYs. So you have any tips for John on what to do as the host?
You know, I always hosted that show, and I had a great time. And I used my sports fandom as a guide, no matter what. You know, I know a little bit of something about every sport, and I have an opinion about them all. So he should get out there and voice them and have as much fun as he possibly can.
If not, we'll just put him in a headlock,
exactly.
and that'll be it.
I'll put him in a sleeper home.
That's it.
No, that won't be good for the show.
No, it will not. Samuel L. Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Please thank you.